If you need any MyTEAM grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the brand new inevitable packs that are coming tomorrow here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM with 100 overall Michael Jordan and Dark Matter Chet Holmgren, LaMelo Ball, and Lamar Odom. I have to say, this looks like a extremely dope drop, to be totally honest. I mean, it's going to depend on animation changes for some of these cards in terms of how good they really are, but it's a big name drop, a lot of fun cards, hopefully a lot of good budget cards, especially the diamonds or the pink diamonds and the amethyst, because those should be non-hidden gem cards. So interested to see how that goes. But with that being said, before we hop into it and dive into these cards, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So Michael Jordan already has a Dark Matter that's like pretty close in stats to what his 100 overall is going to be. He already has 98 speed and agility, so that's going to be the same. 94.3, that's not going to play that different. Defensive stats even very similar. He's not going to be noticeably better besides standing dunk than his Dark Matter stat-wise. The thing that's going to be key for this card is going to be animations. If they change the jump shot base, he will be far better than if they don't. Plain and simple. And same thing, in all honesty, with the upper as well. And I think that's the main thing that's going to tell how good this MJ is. I mean, his animations are already pretty good. D-Book, dribble style, Kimba, escape. Could use better behind the back. I mean, there are better dribble styles than Booker, but overall, his animations are decent. If he has a high-level jumper, he's going to be one of the best cards in the game and probably the best point guard in the game. The question is going to depend on how good his jump shot is. If it's not that great, then in all honesty, there's a very good chance he's not that much better than his Dark Matter, besides the fact that he can play point guard, and he's a little more versatile and statistically better, of course. But still, is he going to be very good? Absolutely. He could have the exact same jump shot he has right now and still be a good card. But he would not be close. He wouldn't be the best point guard in the game, in all honesty, if he has the same jump shot that he had. He'll be good, but he won't be anything special whatsoever. He has the potential to be like easily the best point guard in the game, though. All depends on jump shot. We'll see what happens. Dark Matter, LaMelo Ball. He's got a pink diamond. That pink diamond, to be fair, was not as complete as you would like to see, first and foremost. I mean, 93 speed, 94 three ball is good, but only an 80 driving dunk. You'd like to see that be at least like 90 on his Dark Matter. Defensively, 76 strength, 75 interior, not great badges. Like, all that stuff can also be improved upon. If he has better badges and better defense and also better animations would be nice. Now, the jumper's good, and I'm sure they'll put that on very quick. The dribble style, I don't love. The escape, I don't love. The moving behind the back, I don't love. I honestly don't love any of his half-court sigs. So that creates a bit of an issue with this LaMelo card, because there is the potential that he's kind of going to be a little bit of a lack of shot creating still, which similar to a guy like James Harden. Very good release, no shot creation whatsoever. He's a couple inches taller than Harden, which will add value to him because of the size defensively, but we'll see how good he is defensively and how good his animations are. That's going to depend if he has a chance to be right there with the best point guards in the game too. If he's got better dribble sigs and some really good stats and badges all the way around, he could very much challenge for best point guard in the game as well, though. That is certainly possible depending on the animations that he has. So that's another card that has the potential to be an absolute beast. Chet Holmgren, I did predict in my video this morning, and it was a good time to predict him because he is due for a card. And the thing about his diamond is that it wasn't like, it was a very early card, November 12th, but it already had half decent speed and 86 three ball, not November 12th. I think this card came out like only a couple weeks into the game. This was when it got added to 2KDD, but he came out in September. So very early in the game. Already had offset shot, already had good defense. He's gonna have like 97 interior. I'm sure his strength will be a lot better, at least as long as it's like at least 80 something. He shouldn't get completely bullied. The strength is an issue a little bit with him. Question will be the jump shot, which honestly I didn't think was bad on normal. If it's on very quick, which I assume it will be, I don't mind it. It's probably not quite as good as a couple of other Dark Matter big man run jumpers, but he should be pretty good, I would hope, in terms of movement. We'll see if any of the sigs get changed. Basic dribble style, LaMelo escape, I don't love, but we will see. And look, he's got the potential to be a very good card. I have no disagreement with that whatsoever. I'm interested to see how good he is, how fast he is, to be totally honest. Will be an interesting thing for me with Chet. He got a card in season 7 last year. It came out in June, had 94 speed. If he has like 89 speed as a Dark Matter, I would be happy with that. This card would be very, very good at the power forward position. And he honestly will be viable at center too, although the strength might concern me a little there. I think he's going to be a really good power forward option though, for sure. Lamar Odom. Again, it all depends on animations with Lamar, because I assume he's going to be very good in terms of stats. Like, this card came out in season 2, pretty early in the game, and had 85 plus in every single important category, pretty much. And I mean, badge wise wasn't insane, 20 26 total badges, but I assume he'll be able to get pretty much every single badge. He'll probably have pretty well-rounded hoffs and stuff. Great playmaking, great finishing, good shooting ability as well. I would assume it's going to be a 90 standing, 95 driving dunk, something like that. Jumper, if it's the same, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. On very quick, I actually think it'd be pretty decent. Movement-wise, pro dribble style, Chris Paul escape, SGA behind the back, not like special by any means there. He does have Tyrese Halliburton and Hezzy though, so if they give him a better size up or a better escape, he could look spam that, which would be kind of fire. We'll see what happens. And look, I think he's got the potential to be good. How good, I don't really know. But again, if he's souped with good animations and stuff, very good chance he's a top 5, top 3, even potentially small forward in my team. This is a drop that has the potential to be really, really good. But first and foremost, I think the most important thing that I say every week, and it's important every week, there's got to be some good budget cards. We have a lot of big name cards, but in order for the mode to stay popping, I think if people stay happy, there has to be cards that can at least compete that are cheaper. So that means we're seeing a 6'7" LaMelo this weekend and a point guard MJ as well. There should be another good budget point guard. Some souped pink diamond point guard would be really, really nice, I think, for this drop. Somebody like a Lonzo Ball or a Dyson Daniels or somebody like that being an opal or pink diamond, having a couple of more affordable options that have some size and some skill at the point guard position would be nice. It'd be good to get a really good budget big. We have a couple of them, but like Vlade was nice last week. Let's get another card like Vlade that's a power forward center, has some size, some speed, can shoot, well-rounded card. Like, let's get some of those budget cards at the pink diamond and opal tier. As long as we get that, this is going to be a very good drop. I don't have a problem with good Friday drops as long as they're deep. Like top tier cards, sure, they're not going to be accessible for everybody. For sure, a guy like Michael Jordan is not accessible for the vast majority of everyone, and even the other Dark Matters will probably be a million MT. Like, they're going to be unaccessible for a large portion of the community. As long as there are high level budget cards to combat that, it will be fine. Also this weekend, we should be getting a win streak reward and triple threat. So we didn't get one the first weekend of the month or of the season, I should say. And I got a lot of comments of like, where's the win streak? They've never done it the first weekend of the month. So fingers crossed, it's like a good player, maybe a Galaxy Opal or something like that as the reward for the win streak on Sunday. And hopefully we get some more MT making stuff this week as well. And just like over the next week of my team, I think personally, I think they want to maintain the popularity of the game mode, which it currently kind of has for the first time in a while. I would think they would want to maintain that. And so I don't think they want to slip back into just doing the same old, which in all honesty, season 4 was kind of an L before the All-Star Festival. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like the game mode is in a perfect state. It's just been better because the accessibility no money spent. Hopefully that continues. That's my thought. And you know what? We'll see what happens. This is a drop that is going to be very, very good. A lot of big names. I would think this will be one of those that the pack sellers, or the pack buyers, I should say, are definitely intrigued in. And I mean, even me personally, I would love to potentially pick up like LaMelo or Chet or somebody like that. Be interested to see if this drops the market at all for other point guard cards. Like potentially, is this going to drop Shea's price? Is it going to drop Gary Payton's price? Big man, is it going to drop Embiid or Akeem's price at all? Lamar, same story. Does it have any effect on the other top tier small forwards? We'll see what happens. Could be a really good drop though. So I'm certainly interested to check out 2KDB in the morning, see the animations on these cards and see all the budget cards and all that type of stuff. And hopefully it's a good drop. So with that being said, that's going to do it for the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment and subscribe. Be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.